Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another makeup challenge for you and I'm going to be doing my whole face using one eyeshadow palette. So I basically have to do a foundation, blush, bronzer, concealer, everything using this palette. And obviously it is the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1. You guys are probably bored of seeing me use this eyeshadow palette already, but I chose it just because there are like a nice range of mattes that I can use for foundation and concealer and stuff like that. And then we've got these pinky shades I can try for blush, although this does look super dark. And then obviously to do the eyeshadow and things like that, it's going to be pretty easy because that's what this is made for. So I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited, but I'm going to stop rambling and let's get straight on into the video. Okay, so my skin needs some coverage today. It's super red. I did just wash it, so I don't know. I'm going to take, I think, like a mixture between Aura and Soothe, like the two matte shades, because this looks way too light and this looks way too dark. This was the only eyeshadow palette that I could find that had like decent-ish foundation shades. So first I'm going to take my Tati Beauty Blender 4 and just like dip a little bit. Kind of nervous. So yeah, I just mixed those two shades together and I'm looking orange already. Oh no, I got some of that pink shade on there. Oh no, let me just wipe that off quickly. Am I getting any coverage? I feel like there's just this like brown spot here. I don't know, let's use a brush. I feel like this is the hardest part though, and I'm going to have to use a lot. Is there any difference between this side and this side? I don't even know. Well, obviously we're going for a light coverage today for the first time in my life. Also, don't mind my eyelids. They are stained because I did like a pink look yesterday using the Jaclyn Hill palette and those pinks stain the eyes, okay? Okay, I think like the more I build it up, it's kind of working. The colour obviously is not the best. Oh no, I put too much of that brown and now I am orange AF. Oh no. Look at the difference between my face and my neck right now. I'm going to have to blend that down my neck, aren't I? I think my first ever foundation that I bought was by MAC and it was the powder foundation and it was so full coverage. I must have been like 14 years old and I probably looked like a cake face. Okay, so I think that's as good as we're gonna get it for now. Now it's time for contour and I'm going to mix the shades Ritual and Soothe, just because Soothe is like what I use for my foundation and this is way too dark, so I'm going to mix the two together. And I'm taking like this kind of flat brush. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. And I'm taking the tiniest amount. Ah, you know what I didn't do? Wow. Is concealer. I need to do concealer. Okay, 1 second. That is muddy AF, isn't it? Help, please, help. I thought I might have been able to make this work, but I don't think it's going to work out. Okay, so for the concealer, I'm taking the shade Aura, this like white kind of one here, and I'm just putting that under my eyes. Whoa, that is brightening. Is it going to cover my dark circles though? That is the question. I'm just putting that where I usually apply concealer, so under the eyes, also on the eyelids, just hopefully to cover up all that pink stuff and like my veins on my eyelids. Okay, this is working quite well actually, although you can still see like the blue pigment in the inner corner. It kind of just looks grey now, doesn't it? I don't know, on the camera it just looks a disaster, but in the mirror it doesn't look that bad. Oh well, we'll see. The camera never lies, apparently. Okay, bright under eyes today. Luckily I have oily skin, because if I had dry skin this would feel so weird. I mean, it would feel so dry, because my skin does feel a little bit dry at the moment. Also, let me know guys, do you prefer a white background or do you prefer like a natural looking background? Like my old one obviously wasn't the best, because I rent this apartment and apparently someone decided to paint the walls green. Like, who actually chooses to paint their walls green? This is like the only white wall I have in the house, but it's kind of dark here because I'm in the corner of the room. Okay, I think that actually looks a little bit better, like much less orange, still kind of orange, but less orange. Okay, so we're going back in with that contour. Bronzer helmet, here we are. How to contour 101. Join me for my next video, how to highlight. Wow. Help, help, help. I'm just taking the white shade to just kind of tone it down a little bit if possible. And this white shade is really helping me out though. Okay, I think it looks a bit less crazy. We might be able to make this work. Might is a strong word. On the nose. Time for blush. We're using Poet. Oh goodness. Oh, don't drop the palette, Aisha. This is Poet up here, I mean down here. I'm kind of scared. I'm going to take the tiniest amount possible. Just like put it on the back of my hand so there's like nothing left. Wow, okay, too much, too much, too much. Way too much. We're going back in with Aura, the white shade, just to tone it down again. This white shade is really saving my life right now. How is it creasing? I'm just wearing powder. It's going into my smile lines. What is going on? Okay, I feel like the more I blend it out, the better it looks, although obviously it doesn't look great. That's to be expected. So we've gone for a very strong blush look today. I kind of look like a kid that's just played in her mum's makeup, to be honest. That's as blended as it's going to get. Highlight shouldn't be too difficult, right? We're going for Aura, the shimmery shade in Aura. This looks like a nice highlight shade. Sometimes I do actually use eyeshadows as highlighters, so actually it's not too bad. I'm just putting it all over my cheeks, down the center of the nose, on the tip of the nose, on the chin, because we are looking matte and we need some shine back in our face. Okay, that's pretty, isn't it? Well, that went well. And now we're going on to eyeshadow. So hopefully this is going to be the easiest part because obviously this is an eyeshadow palette, so we will see. First we're going, oh actually, you know what? I might do like a cranberry look because I haven't actually done a cranberry look with this palette yet. So I'm taking this shade here and it's just to match my cheeks, you know, and I'm just going to blend that into the crease ever so slightly. Don't want anything too crazy. This is a Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease Brush, by the way, if you were wondering, which you probably weren't. This shade is so pretty though, isn't it? Ooh, I love it. I'm also just putting that onto the outer corner, like so. And then I'm going to take the shimmery, like metallic version of this shade. What is it called? Poet? This one here, and I'm gonna put that on the lid. Let's use my finger just because it's not that intense when I use a brush. Okay, that's better. Do a little blend, and then I might actually even take the glitter of the Poet shade, this one here, just a tiny bit, just on the inner portion. So beautiful. Okay, that is done. I did get fallout on my face. Trying to get rid of that and kind of succeeding, not really. Just going back in with that white shade just to kind of like help clean up the fallout. Oh, and then on the lower lash line, I'm taking the matte shade of Poet, the same one that I used on the upper lid. I'm just running that all the way along the lower lash line, and now it kind of looks sick, but I kind of like it. And then to highlight the inner corner, I'm taking the Aura metallic shade, the one that I used to highlight my face, and I'm just popping that on the inner corner of the eye and also on the brow bone, just so we have something going on. Ta-da! Now we need some eyeliner, so we're going in with Memory, which is a matte black. And I'm just going to create like a smoky kind of liner thing with it, hopefully. It's so pigmented, this black. And I'm just kind of smoking it out with a pencil brush just to give a kind of softer look. And I might actually even run a tiny bit into the lower lash line, like so. Okay, so the eyes are practically basically done. And am I allowed to use mascara or is that cheating? I don't know. Okay, we're going to do lips and I'm going again to use Poet. So my eyes are going to match my blush and my lips, which is great. I mean, the lips are kind of messy, but it didn't go that badly. I kind of like this colour. It matches everything anyway, as I said. So it's not the worst, is it? Oh, what is my hair doing? Okay, and brows are going to be Ritual, this like chocolate brown here. I'm just going to put the tiniest bit. Oh no, that's a lot. Just underneath, just to kind of define them a little bit more, and then try and blend that in. I'm just kind of drawing hair-like strokes, attempting to anyway. I think that will do. So the only thing left is mascara, and I don't know if I'm actually allowed to use real mascara. So I'm just going to take Memory and kind of paint that on my lashes, just so that they are black. That's working pretty well actually on the lower lashes. And I think that'll do. That'll do, donkey. We are done. So guys, this is the finished look. It didn't actually turn out too bad. I was really worried at the beginning when I was doing the foundation and it was super orange. I mean, I am still pretty orange, but I kind of fixed it with that light shade. The neck is so patchy and my skin actually doesn't look that dry. It does just look like I'm kind of wearing foundation. The contour is a bit too harsh and the blush was a bit too like pink and like burgundy actually. But I blended it in as much as I could and it doesn't look the worst. Like it doesn't look the best, but it doesn't look the worst. The contour, yeah, is just a little bit muddy. Let me zoom you in so you can kind of see a little bit better. I'm not going to apply lashes just because I'm going to take this off as soon as possible just so I don't get breakouts, hopefully. But the Tati if you want to use the Tati beauty palette as a foundation or concealer or stuff like that, you can if you want to. Like if you forget your like foundation when you go on holiday or something, just make sure you blend it in as much as possible. Oh, the eyes. I mean, with false lashes it would look a lot better because that liner just looks super harsh right now. It's very grungy, but yeah, if I had lashes on it wouldn't look as bad, I guess. Anyway, that is everything. That is the end of the video and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do like to see makeup challenges, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and also don't forget to click the subscribe button before you leave, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye.